Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight they'll conclude their two-game series here against the Springfield Junior Blues here on Mardi Gras-themed weekend inside the pond. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and tonight the Mudbugs have a chance to grab the sweep against the Blues, and that would be a big one as they're trying to keep up in the South Division standings, as Lone Star and Amarillo never seem to lose these days. Amarillo's won 6 straight. Lone Star's won 12 straight. Mudbugs coming off a nice 4-3 win last night as they outshot the Blues 37-17. Goals from Weber, Gerard, Nattyshak, and Smith led the way. Balboa only had to make 14 saves because the Blues only mustered 17 shots. The big alarming, blemish on last night was the 0-for-6 on the man advantage, and that continues to be a struggle. And we talked to Rich Perron, our Mudbugs associate head coach who's in charge of special teams, about that in our pregame interview, which we'll play in a little bit. Looking at the South Division, Amarillo, Lone Star atop 1-2 at 73 points for Amarillo, 69 points for Lone Star. They're 1-2 in the South. They both clinched a playoff spot. The Mudbugs in the third hole, so to speak, 1 point above the Pilots at 58 points, Topeka at 57 points, and those are your top 4 teams. The Ice Rays are at 34 points, so really we know Amarillo, Lone Star, Shreveport, and Topeka, for all intent purposes, will be the 4 teams that are qualifying in the South Divisional playoffs. The Mudbugs obviously want to get that 3 spot just to kind of get a little bit more of an edge on some momentum. They still have a chance to probably catch Lone Star, but obviously a lot would have to go right for the Mudbugs. They would have to keep on winning and hope Lone Star can kind of have a skid somewhere along the way. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron after these messages. The Mudbugs and the Junior Blues in Game 2 of this 2-game series from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, game 2 of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the Springfield Junior Blues. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. Coach, looking back at last night's game, it seemed like it was one of those games where you got off to a good start, and maybe it didn't have the smooth flow for 60 that you wanted. Obviously, the 2 points are critical, but obviously a lot of things to work on.
Yeah, I mean, there were some positives in the game last night and some things that we need to work on, but all in all, we got our 2 points, and we can move forward and correct them for tonight.
Talk about Matt Weber. He leads the game with the opening goal. Boy, a heck of a shot from him.
Yeah, Webb's played fantastic last night. It was good to see him. That line with Procopio, Hutton, and Weber was really awesome last night for us. They had a good forecheck, and result of hard work. Webb's got a kind of a back door, and he tucked it in under the bar, so I'm really happy for Webb's.
With that, Anton Rubtsov last night, Smith and Koklichev able to produce a goal, and it seems like there's always a dependability on that line because it is so good. It's so offensively driven. You had all the lines working, and that line once again produces another goal for you.
Yeah, I mean, that line's been good for us all year, and 3 of our 4 lines got goals last night, plus a D. So all in all, like that's the strength of our team. It's kind of been the makeup of the Mudbugs way in the last several years, is that we really we don't stack one thing on one line. We really want to roll 4 lines, and we want the depth, and should bring us further into the season.
I know it was concerning 0 for 6 on the power play. I know you take that personally. Was there anything that you saw that was extra concerning, or some kind of positive that you could take in some of the opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, I think we outshot them 37-17, and a lot of those shots came on the power play. So at the end of the day, if the guys move the puck well, they get to the net, they get traffic, and they get good looks at the net, I'm really happy. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, of course, stat-wise, it doesn't look fantastic, but, sometimes our power play kind of just changed the momentum of the game, and the next thing you know, we score a 5-on-5 goal right after it. So there's a lot of facets to the power play, and but, still things to tweak, still things to change, and we'll be ready for tonight.
I know Chirino's got the lower body injury. We didn't see Rubtsov in the lineup last night. How is he feeling? What's the update on him?
Well, both guys this weekend, they weren't slated to play this weekend. Rubtsov bronchitis, and he should be okay probably for the following weekend. Chirino looked great this morning. Really wanted to play, but we're kind of holding him off just to make sure. We don't want to bring him back at 95% and then have an ailing injury throughout the season. So we're really taking precautions on him, so he's 100% healthy and go down the stretch. They're important players for us.
Obviously tonight, another big opportunity to get 2 more points. You kind of have to keep up because Lone Star and Amarillo never seem to lose these days. So these games are very important for you. What needs to happen tonight? Because that second game, obviously a little bit trickier than the first.
Yeah, I mean, we need to finish off the weekend. I mean, we're looking for 2 points ultimately tonight, but we're also looking to play right and, to catapult us into our 4-game series around Amarillo. Not to look ahead, but just to kind of like, hey, let's play some good hockey here and something that we're proud of.
Working on the French here as we close this out. Merci beaucoup, pourtant, Coach Perrant, bonne chance ce soir.
Merci beaucoup, Chet. Avec beaucoup de plaisir, on va gagner ce soir.
Okay, what did that mean?
Thank you very much, Chet. We're gonna get a win for you tonight.
We'll be back with more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Now time for the Scuba Ventures starting lineups. At left wing will be number 14, Mason McCormick. At center will be number 15, Jonathan Panissa. And on the right wing will be number 11, Caden Villegas. On defense will be number 28, Billy Sims. And number 6, Jeremy Gabriel. Getting the start in nets will be number 35, Alex Proctor. The Scuba Ventures starting lineups for Jason Soupy Campbell's Shreveport Mudbugs. At left wing will be number 24, Gio Procopio. At center will be number 3, Matt Weber. And on the right wing will be the newcomer, number 13, Matt Hutton. On defense will be number 41, Sam Miller. And number 6, Dylan Peters. Getting the start in nets from Montreal will be Mr. Richie Perrant. The numbers on Perrant have been very impressive, yet he has struggled of late. He had a tough start in Odessa, so he'll look to avenge that. He's 14-8, though, with a 1.82 goals against and a .931 save percentage. Those are your Scuba Ventures starting lineups for all your scuba needs. Go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613 and make your appointment today. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the opening puck drop, brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram. It's the Mudbugs and the Blues, Game 2 of this two-game series. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs on the ice. The Blues on the ice. Mudbugs in their home whites. They'll skate from left to right in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. The Blues in their navy blues and gold. They'll skate from right to left as both teams are on the ice and ready to get going with our national anthem. So glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night. We ask you please rise for tonight's national anthem. Erica Butler will sing tonight's national anthem. A very lovely rendition sung by the very lovely Erica Butler in front of a packed house here at George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs trying to earn the sweep tonight, and they have a chance to do it. They will be a little bit handcuffed without, once again, the services of Anton Rupsoff, who got bronchitis after his trip out of the country. You heard Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant talk about it, or in case you didn't, he is still recovering from that. And, of course, Dawson Chirino back on the ice this morning for the Mudbugs team morning skate, so that's good news. He wanted to play, but, of course, the coaching staff told him not to take any chances and give him another next 5 days off before getting ready for a Thursday-Friday series against the first place South Division leading Amarillo Bulls. A trio of ceremonial puck drops, including Dr. Janu from Sterling Dental Center, a good, proud corporate partner, and NFLer Greedy Williams, former Cleveland Brown, and, of course, LSU Tiger. And he still looks, he looks like he can play a little hockey himself. Very athletic and ready to go. Mudbugs ready to go, and they liked the win they had last night. They were not in love, though, with that win last night. Of course, some things to fix, and they'll have to improve on an 0-for-6 power play. And a lot of the giveaways and turnovers was something Coach Soupy was very concerned about, and that was certainly addressed this morning for their morning skate. It'll be Matt Weber and Jonathan Panissa here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram opening puck drop. Saturday night underway here at George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. The puck is dropped and won there by Matt Hutton. Now to the near side there to Peters. Peters now throws it forward off the stick of Weber. The puck trickles in deep to my right into the blue zone. Now to the far side. Off the near side window, back out to center. Peters up ahead there to Weber. Weber now will just slide it in to the blue zone. Now along the far side, chasing after it there was Jeremy Gabriel on that far corner. Puck now poke-checked along there by Hutton along the end boards. He gets slowed down a bit there by Sims, thrown up forward, now picked off there by the Blues, and they'll carry it back out. Puck now brushed in there for Panissa to grab. Panissa now blows a tire. Along to the near corner it goes. The ice was a little bit rough last night. I had a chance to talk to a couple of the guys, and it just wasn't the same. And that really was a result of a lot of blown tires. Here comes Nichols, smooth sailing. Drop back there to Natty Shack. He'll nip it in now along to the far corner. Waltman dropped it off there for Nichols, but Nichols didn't know he was there for the drop-off, so they missed everything, and the play now is turned over. Along to the far side, that's Hunter Longy. He's lined up with Carson Jones and Leo Bacayo. Bacayo was the guy who got tied up with Nichols. Those two had a little staring match as those two hit the ice at the same time. I'm sure those two might tango at the later junctions of tonight's game. Now Gerard, who had a goal last night, he'll now sweep it in behind the cage there of Proctor. Puck now wagon wheeled around, tong to the right point, picked up there by Metcalf. Metcalf now behind the cage, has it from the far corner. He gets now bumped off the puck. Puck picked up there by Jones. Jones now will just jab it up ahead there to Schur. Now to the near side, there it goes to Longy. Off the stick of Bacayo, as the puck now banged into the far corner, played right back out to center. Now to the far side, there's Marino. Marino now on over to Schur. Schur now will just slack it back into the Mudbug zone. Now puck trickling dangerously in front of Perrant, and Perrant's got to make the save, and he'll cover it up. That one handcuffed Perrant a little bit, and he has a few words with Brad Sotak. Boy, the Mudbugs minus two of their integral pieces of their team. Of course, Dawson Chirino out with the lower body injury, and of course, our favorite number 14, Anton Rupsov, out with bronchitis. It's just not the same without those two spirited players. Now to the far side. Smith played up ahead, missed everybody, right back out to center. Chirino and Rupsov quite close as teammates, too. And so when those two are out, they get a chance to kind of enjoy each other's company, unfortunately, off the ice, just as much as I'm sure they enjoy each other on the bench. Puck now played up ahead. Koklachev, it went behind him. Now Springfield throws it toward the net. That was number 22, Cam Westhoff. He's lined up with Gino Carabelli, the former Mudbug, and Addison Brueck. Off the near side boards, played right back out to center. Now tied up there. Witherspoon trying to keep it in. Now, oh boy, Carabelli gets rammed hard into the boards there. Steele, along with Witherspoon, played back into the blue zone. That's Jensen. Jensen now will jolt it back up the center. Peters to the far side. There to Miller. Miller now will sweep it across there to Fetchko along the near side, and he'll just loft it towards the net, slowed down there by Proctor, and he'll settle it down for his blue line to grab. Now behind the cage, Springfield has it. They'll go to the near side there to Brueck. Brueck now will just drop it off there for Marino. Rather, that was Billy Sims. Sims gets slowed down there by Hutton. Stole away. Weber has it. Weber. Oh, he fanned on the shot toward the net. Now thrown in front. Back up top now. Settling it down there is Miller from the left point. He'll work it in deep there. Let it going there was Weber behind the cage. Now to the near corner it goes. Hutton has it behind the cage. He'll go now to the far corner. Stays with it now from the far half wall. He'll drop it in there for Miller. Pinched in deep as a blue liner. Weber thrown in front. Missed the stick of Procopio as he was trying to snipe that baby in. Now to the near corner it goes. Played right back out to center. Trying to chase after it there. Now off the near side boards and back down into the Mudbug zone it goes. To the right of Perrant. He watches Weber grab the puck along the middle of the ice. Now up across center. He'll just throw it in to the blue zone. Slowed down there by Proctor. Proctor now, giveaway. Now along behind the back there was Waltman. Waltman tried to whisk it back up top to Metcalf, but it got broken up. That was number 23, Leo Bacayo, who's able to now spear it into the Mudbug zone. Now along to the near half wall. Puck now jabbed at towards the net, but it's galloped at and taken there by Waltman. Waltman tried to drop it off there for the old shaggy-haired Metcalf. Now along to the near corner it goes. Played right back up top to the left point. Marino's got it. Marino towards the net. It gets blocked. Oh, a quick shot there and a stick save made there by Perrant, as that was Villegas trying to jam it home along the short side. Now along to the near side. Here's Natty Shack. Gains the blue line. From the right side, thrown in front. Quick one-timer. He scores! That was Waltman, top shelf, where the ladies hide the fine wine. Mudbugs lead 1-0. 5:09 into the first. Natty Shack to Waltman. Mudbugs 1, Blues 0. And just like last night, the Mudbugs get the game's first tally, and just like last night, they do it in the early stages. For Waltman, goal number 9 on the season. Natty Shack will get the lead assist. He might get the only helper. Boy, Natty Shack had a goal and assist last night, and he's able to produce here in the early stages tonight. Played up ahead there. Here's Kiefer, thrown toward the net. Proctor makes the save. And Alexi Gerard will get the secondary helper. One nothing lead early for the Mudbugs. Boy, Waltman cutting through the slot. Great odd man rush. And the Mudbugs have the game's first goal. 1-0 lead. Here comes, a quick shot there by Koklichev from the near circle, is gloved there by Proctor. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face-off now from the right wing circle. Face-off won there by Springfield. Now carried into the neutral zone and thrown into the far corner there by Westhoff. Good job there by Miller to flag it down and flip it around the near side boards. Blocked and kept in there by Marina. Behind the cage now of Perrant. Spun now to the far corner. Fetchko's going to try to get a body in front of this puck as he puts a body into Westhoff. Now to the right point, trying to grab it there. Here's Witherspoon. He does a little spinorama as he's trying to corral it. And the puck now is just barreled in behind the cage there by Proctor. By Kiefer, now thrown through the slot. Oh boy, Witherspoon couldn't grab it. Mudbugs steal it, and they'll just dish it back in behind the cage of Proctor. Now from the far half wall, puck now is just popped in behind the cage there by Procopio. Now to the near half wall, Peters has it. Peters stays with it. Thrown back up top, trying to find the stick of Procopio. Procopio now puts a body in front. He's got Hutton with him from the near corner. Hutton now stays with it. Hutton now gets jammed up in the corner there by Brueck along that near side. 13-15 remaining here in the first period. 1-0 lead for Shreveport on the goal from Ryan Waltman. Played back up top to Peters. Now to Miller. Miller thrown in front, trying to find the stick of Hutton, but the puck was bouncing on him along that short side. Had a little bit of space there. Puck now skied down the length of the ice, and boy, Brueck gets banged up pretty good along that near half wall, courtesy of Hutton. Now along to the near side, over to Peters. Peters now thrown up ahead, picked up there by Waltman. Waltman now behind the back, flips it back up top to Hutton, thrown toward the net from the near half wall, and it's an easy glove stop made there by Proctor. See the Witherspoons right in front of us, Mr. Mark and Miss Kathy. Give them a nice little wave as they're sitting right in front of me. And they are sitting with Connor Witherspoon's lovely girlfriend, sitting right next to Miss Kathy. Glad to have them with us. Quick shot there. See, oh boy, rebound and a kind of a chaotic save made there by Proctor. Now along to the near side, thrown in front. Blocked there by Marino. He got a body in front of it now. Skied off the near side window down the length of the ice. All the way down, no icing. Gockler will grab it. See the Brazils in the house. Miss Kate and, of course, David Brazil's lovely girlfriend, Miss Emily. Now from the far corner, thrown toward the net. And that was Natty Shack and an easy glove stop made there by Proctor. Shared my pleasantries with Miss Lisa Procopio and Dom's lovely girlfriend, Miss Grace, who were able to greet me along the entry doors before the game. Glad to have them with us from Grosse Pointe Blank, Michigan. Did I say Grosse Pointe Blank? I mean Grosse Pointe, Michigan. I think that was the name of a movie back in the 90s, Grosse Pointe Blank. Quick wrister there, blocked. I'm not entirely sure. Now to the near half wall, played right back out to center, spun around. Kiefer stayed with it. Now Smith played up ahead to the far side. Oh, a hard hit as Koklachev gets bummed off the puck. Smith the drive. He scores! That was a fluky bounce in front. It might have hit a body in front, and the Mudbugs find the game's second goal, and they lead 2-0. A lucky goal for Shreveport, and they're up by a pair. The goal will go to Smith as he threw it in front, and good things happen when you get the pucks toward the net. It's Smith's 13th. Shreveport 2, Blues nothing. Time of the goal, 8:05 of the first. And for boy, there was a lot of bodies in front, but the Mudbugs have a 2-0 lead in the early goings. This was a start that Coach Soupy wanted to have, and he's hoping it can continue for the rest of this contest. Now along to the near half wall. Salt will sizzle it in. That's Jackson Salt. Into the near corner. Kiefer tries to grab it. Kiefer now will outlet it up across. There to Koklachev. Along to the near side. Brent Kiefer and Koklachev will get the assist on Smith's 13th. Good job there by Kiefer and Koklachev to do some of the work around the perimeter into the offensive zone. Play now to the right point. Brazil trying to kind of bang it in. It gets blocked. Puck now taken there by Schneider. Boy, the Mudbugs with a great start just like they had last night. And they have the early 2-0 edge. And it gets this jam-packed crowd behind their home team. Their beloved Bugs. What a scene it's going to be for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Another Mardi Gras parade for you. Thrown up top, and it gets intercepted. And here comes Springfield back the other way. And now puck turned over through the neutral zone from the near half wall. Fetchko flips it in the middle. Quick wrister, and he got the glass. That was Miller with a ripper. 10:15 left here in the opening frame. Along to the near side. Taken there by Bruick. Bruick now spears it in to the Mudbug zone. Miller gains the blue line. Miller now kind of threads his way through along that far corner. Gets rubbed off the play there by Jensen. Bodies now starting to kind of fly a little bit in front of that Blues bench. Along to the near side, taken there by Schur. Schur now will float it in to the Mudbug zone. Along to the far side, off the near side boards, taken there by Weber. Weber will whisk it into the Springfield zone. Puck play back out to center. Witherspoon to the far side there to Girard. Girard will drop it off there for Metcalf as he take a U-turn back. Now Girard has it, played off the far side, looking for Procopio. Procopio goes to chase it down, rubs his man off the play. Metcalf will just slither it into the Springfield zone. Now along to the far side. Oh boy, good check there by Weber. Along now around the near half wall it goes. Puck now rolls around the walls, trying to get it off the walls there is Waltman. Waltman with a goal tonight will just pop it in along that far corner. Puck now loose. Picked up there by Jones, and Carson Jones will carry it back out to center. There for Panissa to grab it, and now the pocket is picked, and the puck now is pitchforked back in there by Waltman. 8:40 remaining here in the opening frame. 2-0 lead for the Bugs. On goals from Waltman and Smith. Oh boy, that puck got the face of Girard. He's okay. Now to the far side there to Waltman. Now throw, quick one-timer, blocked. And that puck just goes wide of Perrant off the rebound, and that puck now gets the protective netting off a deflection, so that puck should stay in, I believe, the Shreveport zone. A break in the action. 8:23 to go here in the opening frame. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Shreveport 2, Springfield nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. It's a 2-0 lead for Shreveport.
I'm a regular tea drinker. My mom and my Bella mom share the same name, and I visited Chernobyl when I was 12 years old.
Oh, wow. One of these is not like the other. Edie, can you guess which one is the lie?
8:23 remaining here in the second.
Somebody goes to Chernobyl, no one. Is he right?
My lie is that I visited Chernobyl when I was 12 years old.
I knew it! Mudbug fans, give it up! We have our first winner of the night. Once again, it's Saturday, it's Mardi Gras weekend. Everyone make a
Face off now in the left wing circle. Boy, this crowd is, if not a sellout, close to it. Along to the near corner, Kiefer will throw it around the far side. Dickinson wants to take a U-turn back and shake off a blue on front of him. Dickinson along to the near side, up ahead there to Kiefer, dropped off there to the captain Brazil. Gains the blue line. From the far side there to Koklachev. Koklachev now from the far half wall, worked in deep. Now trying to grab it there is Kiefer, taken away to the near corner. That's Sims. Sims will slip it around. Oh, hard hits as Koklachev ran right into Longy. Quick shot there goes wide of Procopio. Well, you run into the bear. That's a tough task. Quick shot there. Trying to slip it through. There was Kiefer along the short side. Now along to the near side there to Longy. Longy had a goal last night. Longy will ladle it toward the net. And a puck that had to get steered away there by Perrant from center ice. Big shout out to the Dickinsons as Dickinson's got the puck. Back in Brighton, Michigan. Miss Shannon and Mr. Tom, glad to have him with us. Now just past the outstretched stick of Koklachev. Missed everybody. Now along the end boards. Witherspoon loses the puck. Marino has it to the far side. 2-0 lead for the Bugs as they're up by a pair. Puck now delved in deep. Gockler whipped around the near side boards. Now kept in there by Salt. Salt dropped off there for Schur. Schur now from the left point, taken away. Witherspoon has it. Witherspoon's got some numbers behind him. Dropped off there to Steele. Steele couldn't handle it now. Hauled down there was Miller, or rather Witherspoon. Down to the near corner. Schur trying to shackle it out. Kept in there by Witherspoon. Thrown in front. Backdoor quick shot. Save made there by Proctor as he slid across to get a pad on it to stop Miller from the backdoor opportunity. Puck grabbed there by Gockler, the Cumming, Georgia native, playing in front of his dad in the house, Mr. Gockler. Glad to have him with us. Of course, Miss Heather and his sisters and brother tuned in from Cumming, Georgia. I'm sure the weather is nice and pleasant. Play back up top now to the left point. Kept in there. Sure, a shot gets blocked there by Weber. Weber now smacks his man hard into the boards. And as he's starting to rough up his man, that's Westhoff, who was taking a beating along the back. Now off the near side, now thrown to the far side. That's Fetchko. He'll fire it into the Springfield zone. Slowed down there by Proctor. Wagon wheeled around to the near half wall. Puck now taken there by Carabelli, the former Mudbug. He'll knock it in to the Mudbug zone. And we got a whistle. Shooken up there was Metcalf. I believe Carabelli and Metcalf kind of got tied up. And Metcalf lost his stick, and he thought there should have been a penalty there. And I think there is a penalty. Yeah, there is. Carabelli, none too pleased as he's starting to bark at the official. Boy, Carabelli thought it was incidental. And the Mudbugs will go on the game's first power play. Mudbugs 22nd in the league on their power play attack. They were 0 for 6 last night. This power play brought to you by AEP Swepco. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Played back up top. Gerard has it. Gerard from the far circle waits, fires it toward the net. Save made, rebound chance, punched at, another save. And now the Blues will bang it back down the length of the ice. Boy, roughing is the call on Carabelli. I don't think I've ever seen Carabelli mad. He was here for a year and some change with the Mudbugs. He's a good Mudbug. Very religious, has a deep relationship with God, and compares his determination in sports to one Tim Tebow. And the two are very similar in their beliefs and work ethic. And Tim Tebow, one of the outspoken role models in not only sports but in the Christian community. Played back out to the neutral zone. I think it's a wonderful thing. Witherspoon now gets hit hard in the boards along that right point. He's got to play back out to Dickinson to grab. And Dickinson's going to take it all the way back behind the cage of Perrant. Along to the near side, Dickinson now races up the ice. He'll flip it over to his left there to Nanishak. Play back up top now. Witherspoon waits for the puck. He has it now at the left point. Witherspoon waits. Now delved in deep from the far circle there to Nanishak. He takes a curl back. Quick wrister there. Save made. Rebound chance. Shoved out of trouble. Mudbugs hold the zone though. A minute left on the power play. It's brought to you by Swepco. Played back up top. Thrown toward the net. There is Nanishak. And the save is made there by Proctor. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his wonderful staff has Rick's dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off now to the right of Proctor. 4:36 remaining here in the first. Mudbugs will continue their homestand next weekend as they'll take on the Bulls. The first place South Amarillo. Go! Quick shot there by Miller, gets redirected wide. I want to say South Division leading Amarillo Bulls. That is just a testament to the job that Rocky Russo has done over the course of the last couple of years. Made a run toward the Robertson Cup last year, and they feel like they have a team to do it again. Gerard, one-time shot! Save made there by Proctor as Koklachev gets robbed along the short side. Boy, the Russian Bear playing some of his best hockey right now as he powered one toward the net, and Proctor able to keep it out with 4:12 remaining here in the opening frame. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. 25 seconds left on the man advantage. Smith has it. Smith now from the near half wall. He'll throw back up top. Gerard now leveled across there to Miller. Back to Gerard. Gerard waits from the top of the circle. Now Smith from the high slot waits. Throws it toward the net. It caroms into the near corner as it got blocked. And now Jensen will jab it across to the far side there to Sims. Sims can't clear it. Now along that far corner. Penalty about to come to an end. And it does. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Carabelli back on the ice. He'll join the rush. Carabelli grabs the puck now as he comes out of the cage. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Gerard on the back check. Quick shot there. Goes wide. Trying to wrap it around. Perrant makes the save. He doesn't know where it was. And now it's under his pads as he'll stop it for a whistle. Big shout out to the Perrants. Tuned in tonight from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Glad to have Miss Rana. Perrant, of course, little brother Ryan Perrant is with us. He'll be with us for the whole season. Little sisters, Miss Raquel and Miss Rayanna with us. Glad to have them with us from Florida. Still working on that gift basket, Miss Rana. That was delicious. About halfway through. Thank you very much. It was delicious. Merci beaucoup. Now worked into the near point. Now played back up top to Witherspoon. Back. Go. Tic-tac-toe. And that stick save made there by Proctor. As Witherspoon tried to shovel it in. All the way down, it'll be icing on the Blues. All your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. 3:14 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Puck now is powered in to the Mudbug zone. Played back up top now. Holding it there is Gabriel. Wines, fires it toward the net. Oh, boy, they got the glass. That one had to be handcuffed there by Perrant a bit. He's able to keep it out, though. Now played up ahead. Working it away into the zone. Now Witherspoon able to just kind of punch it in to the blue zone. Taken there by Gabriel behind the cage. Now along that near corner. Trying to grab it there is Fetchko. Played back up top to Steele. Steele now from the near corner. Throw it toward the net. Save made there by Proctor on the left pad. Big shout out to the Steels tonight. Tuned in from Chelsea, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. Along the end boards. Along that near side, that's Nichols, the Allen Park native. Able to pile it in to the blue zone. Now taken away. Spun into the middle of the ice. Taken there by Salt. Salt now will slap it into the Mudbug zone. Possessed there by the blue line of Shreveport. Thrown to the middle of the ice. Here's Waltman. Waltman now with a South Bend, Indiana speed. Along to the far circle. And he's trying to get around the stick of McCurdy. Puck now poke checked away. Mudbugs hold the zone though. Now from the top of the circle. Played back up top. Brazil will settle it into that far corner. Back to Waltman. Back to Brazil from the left point. Thrown toward the net. It gets blocked through the high slot. Played back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson now from the point. Quick shot blocked off the stick of Longy. Puck now caroms back out to center. Blues got numbers. Along to the near corner. Played back in there by Longy. He'll ladle it in along that far corner. Hutton now will settle it down there for Dickinson. Down to 1:25 left here in the opening frame. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from Shreveport, Louisiana. 2-0 lead in favor of the Bugs. Along to the near side, here's the Pittsburgh native. That's Weber. Weber now will whistle it in as the puck slows down with speed along those end boards. Now along to the far side. Puck slowed down and stopped there by Smith. Puck now played to the near side there to Sims. Sims now will bank it off the near side boards. Now angled in there by Brueck into the Mudbug zone. Thrown toward the net. Easily broomed aside there by Perrant. Now along the end boards, Miller will let it go. Now along to the far side. Off the far side boards, Peters pelts it back up to center. Peters now will pelt it up again now through the middle of the ice. Play to the near side now along the end boards. 38 seconds left here in the Generational Financial Advisors opening period. Play to the far side now, Procopio. Off the near side boards there for Kiefer. Kiefer now trying to dance his way through. Here's Smith from the high slot, and puck stolen away. Good job there by Marino. Off the far side boards, one last attack here for the Mudbugs. Rather, Peters will just dump it into the Springfield zone and come off for a wholesale line change. Coach Soupy wanted a fresh set of Bugs. Now along to the near side, carrying it in there with a burst of speed. There is Villegas. Trying to drop it off. Now broken up there by Koklachev. Along to the near side there is McCormick. Pass now broken up. Along to the far side, Koklachev to the far side there to Kiefer, and he'll let the clock run out as the puck was carried in to the blue zone along the far side. A good first period for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. They have a 2-0 lead on goals from Waltman and Smith, and they lead by a pair. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. Joined by one of my favorites, big Mudbugs blue liner, Dylan Peters. PD, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Just talk about this team right now, and you're kind of down the stretch run, and obviously I think things are things now starting to look more serious now, looking ahead as we're getting closer to the playoffs?
Yeah, I think intensity definitely is going up. Obviously, we've made some new moves and added new players, so it's getting a lot more serious. But I think at the same time that we just got to keep playing the way we are, not don't put a lot of pressure on ourselves or anything like that. Just keep playing hockey, and yeah, appreciate it.
What's your impression of Matt Hutton? I mean, a guy that we saw in Odessa and obviously now kind of made a little mark in his return to Odessa as a Mudbug, and seems like one of those loud, boisterous, but fun and talented guys.
Oh, yeah. First time I met him, I was just like, who is this kid that's yelling right now? He was like a really loud kid, but I love the energy he has. Really happy kid, so it's good to have him around.
We're talking to Dylan Peters here, one of our talented blue liners for the Shreveport Mudbugs. PD, you come in here into Shreveport. Talk about the difference between playing in Canada and here in Shreveport.
Well, when I was in Canada, I don't know, it's a lot different. The hockey, the atmosphere, everything, just from the whole junior level. Like when I was playing junior in Canada, we get maybe 5 fans, a couple of parents, and that's basically it. So when they came here and you come out for the starting lineup and you see all those fans, all those little kids giving you fist bumps and everything, it's definitely really special.
See, that's the common misconception about junior hockey in Canada, because we all know Canada. Montreal, Toronto, Edmonton, all the big NHL teams have that insane coverage. But junior hockey is really not that big of a deal, is it?
Well, it depends. So Tier 2 junior A hockey in Canada, it varies. It really does vary. Different provinces will get more people, like the BCHL, MJHL, the SJHL, whatever. But there are bigger leagues, better leagues, like the OHL, WHL, QMJHL. Those guys get fans like us, maybe a little more. So yeah.
What was the difference between the league? Did you notice a different style of play from the OHL to the NAHL?
Well, I never played in the OHL, but I played in the OJHL. So
OJHL, that's what I meant to say too.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
So I think the hockey is a lot quicker, a lot more physical here, and obviously you have to stand up for yourself if you make a big hit or something like that, because you're wearing a visor now in Canada. And in that league, at least, you had to wear a cage, so it was a little bit of an adjustment, but I like it.
Rooming with Carson Nichols. They don't make people like Carson Nichols. you're never going to be able to replicate him. How's it like rooming with this guy?
Oh, he's fun. He's fun. He'll do like, sometimes he'll just be laying in his bed and taking a nap, and then out of nowhere, he'll be like, all right, let's go bowling. And I'm like, all right, might as well. Let's just go. Like, he's pretty spontaneous like that, and I don't know. He keeps me level-headed. Really, like, I don't know. He's a really proud guy. He doesn't really take much from anybody, and I don't know. I think it's good to an extent, but yeah, I love him.
Talk about staying with the Meyer family. They're staying in a newer house. Nice. They got Sutton and Grayson, who probably never have an off switch, about 17 hours of the day. Talk about that whole experience with them.
I like kids. I like being around kids. I have younger cousins that I like hanging out with, so it wasn't too hard. But when we get a little tired, Amanda can tell, and she'll be like, hey boys, time to go to bed or something like that, or she'll get them to do something else. So yeah, it's been really good. They've been really helpful about everything. They've been making really healthy food for us. Like, they've been grilling chicken, keep on. So like, it's pretty good. It's really nice.
We're talking to Dylan Peters, Mudbugs Blue Liner, here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. A lot of people don't know about you, and I just learned that you are full Native American.
Well, yeah, both of my parents came from reservations. So my dad was from a reserve. It's called Moravian Town. It's it's in Chatham. It's like southwestern Ontario-ish. And then my mom's from Amjanon. She's from Sarnia, so she's right in the reserve in Sarnia. And then, so yeah.
Is there any kind of Native American, I guess you can say, background or maybe you say ritual of some sort that you practice at all?
Well, we do go to powwows a lot in the summer. Like, our little cousins will go and dance in them and stuff, so it's always fun to do that. We'll make Indian tacos, like little fry bread, chili, sour cream, cheese. So
sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, we'll do that some nights, and yeah, we'll do stuff like that.
Do you dance too?
No, I don't. I leave it to my little cousins so they can take off with it.
One thing I've noticed, and obviously I've been around the team a lot, I've traveled, you are one of the loudest guys during Mudbugs practice. You have that opening roar during practice. Are you one of the loudest guys? You try to geek everybody up. Is that part of your routine? Try to hype everybody up?
I think part of it's that, and then also just early mornings. I think screaming myself is just like wakes me up too. So I like being loud.
This Mudbugs Blue Line, you've spent kind of, each end. You spend a lot of time on the offensive zone, spend a lot of time on the defensive zone. You're a big guy. How much do you kind of play that body? Is that something that you've always been a big guy? Is that something you've kind of always done, been physical, play that body?
Mm-hmm. So about, say, 2 years ago, me and my dad we talk a lot about hockey. My dad knows a lot about hockey, so he was just telling me, like, hey, like, if you want to go to the next level, you need to start playing physical. You're a big guy. You need to do this. You need to do this stuff. So I kind of just took off with that, and yeah, it was pretty helpful. I like playing that way, but it is hard. Like, especially when we're in Blaine, it's like having back-to-back games, and you're just physical every single game. It gets really tiring, and yeah, so it's like you have to kind of pick your moments. Maybe a couple big hits in a game, and then take up.
Who's a guy that you kind of model yourself after? You watch a lot of the NHL?
Yeah.
I always kind of look at you as maybe I guess I can be generous, but I say like a big Zdeno Chara kind of guy, like a kind of a shutdown kind of guy. Yeah. Like, is there kind of a guy you try to model yourself after?
Like last year I went to Boston and I saw a game there, and I started watching this one player, Brendan Carlo. Yeah. And I really liked his game. I really liked his stick. I like his height. I like how he's a right-handed defenseman. He's a stay-at-home. He'll make really good plays, shut down players. I really, after that, I started watching videos of him, started studying him a little bit, and then kind of like model myself after that a little bit.
Do you have a Canadian team? Do you have a team in Canada that you follow? Because I don't know how it works up in Canada, because there's so many teams.
Like for hockey?
Yeah, for NHL hockey.
Yeah, my family, we're all Leafs fans, so big.
Pretty intense over there, isn't it?
Yeah. My dad, I remember the playoffs, Boston versus Toronto. Boston came back and they won, and I don't know what game it was, but I
remember that game.
And my dad was just freaking out. Like, it was insane. I just remember going to bed just like, oh, this is terrible. Like, it's the worst night ever.
Were you always a defenseman?
Oh, yeah. Actually, no. When I was younger, I played forward a bit and then decided to go defense when I got a little bigger. So
That's Mudbugs blue liner Dylan Peters. Thanks for the time as always, and good luck the rest of the way.
yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
We'll have more after these messages on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder. Mudbugs outshoot the Blues 17-6, own the first period, and get goals from Waltman and Jacob Smith, and they have a 2-0 lead going into the Sterling Dental Center, or rather the DeFata and Associates LLC second period, brought to you by Investigative and Risk Analysis Services, personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs now will skate from right to left. It's the long change for both teams. Face-off battle at one there by the Mudbugs. Good job there by Hutton. Now kissed off the near side window, and we're underway here in the middle frame. Hutton, drop back now from the far circle. Quick wrister, redirected just wide. That was a good shot there by Peters. Now Peters able to pinch the zone and slide it in behind the cage of Proctor to my left. Ryan Wilson, the normal goalie for the Junior Blues, really the number one guy, has been struggling of late, so they have shifted over to Proctor these last couple of nights, and I've liked what I've seen so far on a Springfield perspective. Now play to the far side, chasing after it. That's Weber. Weber with a burst of speed. Weber now drops off there to Miller. Miller shoved back over to Procopio. Through the top of the point. Quick wrister there by Gerard through traffic. And it is a save made there by Proctor through traffic. And more Mardi Gras stuff getting tossed out. Tommy Scott loves the bead throwing, and boy, he's got a heck of an arm. He was winging those things up top, almost hit me. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Now barreled around the far side boards. Kept in there by Natty Shack. Natty Shack will spit it back in behind the cage of Proctor. Along the end boards, it's a 2-0 lead for Bugs hockey as we are just a minute in to the opening period. In front of the Mudbugs bench, that puck now trying to get fought out and chiseled out there by Natty Shack. It's shoved out of trouble off the near side boards. 2-on-1. Thrown in front. Redirected toward the net. Nice left pad stop made there by Perrant as Jones was trying to jam it in. Longy off the near side boards to Jensen. Jensen will twist it back out to center. Natty Shack will twist it back into the blue zone. Puck now thrown back out, 2-on-1. Here come the Blues. Thrown in front, save made, rebound chance. Shoved out of trouble as Perrant was way out of the cage to cut the angle off. Off the near side boards, Metcalf trying to yank it in deep, spun back out. Here comes Bakayo. Backdoor quick shot goes wide. That was sure along the far circle as he shattered his stick into two pieces. Quick shot there toward the net. That was Kiefer who throws it just wide. Big shout out to the Kiefers tonight. Tuned in, Mr. Paul, Miss Andrea, and the rest of the Kiefer family from Colorado Springs. Weather might be a little bit better than it is in Michigan right now. I was talking to the Braziles. Had a chance to say hi to Miss Kate and David Brazile's lovely girlfriend, Miss Emily, who came up to the booth and said hi. And they told me they got hammered with some snow flurries and blizzards and ugly weather that is hitting various parts of Michigan. Almost 2.5 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Face-off is won there by Shreveport. They'll shove it back into their own zone. Thrown up ahead there to Fetchko. Now to the near side. Spun in there by Steele. Steele with a burst of speed with his line mate Witherspoon. Witherspoon grabs it. Witherspoon throws it toward the net. It goes wide into the near corner. Now to the near half wall. Played back out to center. Westoff gains the blue line from the right side. Brazil bangs it just wide. Now sliced out there by Steele. He can't get it out. Now thrown up ahead. Just missed everybody. Boy, Mudbugs had a golden opportunity to have two on the goalie as the Blues were caught in a pinch. Now along that far end boards. Puck now banked off the near side boards. Taken there by Perrant. Brazil to the near side. Thrown up ahead. Picked up there by Procopio. Procopio now along that near corner. Procopio has it. Thrown in front. Puck gets blocked as Hutton grabs it. Hutton now will ladle it there for over Miller. Miller threw it over an impossible angle. Now Hutton has it from the high slot. Waits, fires, and it's blocked. Now to the near half wall. The Blues have it. That's Villegas. Will spank it back out to center. Buck now just taken into the Mudbug zone. Good body bump there by Procopio. Played to the middle of the ice. Now gaining the blue line. Quick shot, glove save from the blue line there by Hutton. Exactly 4 minutes gone by here in the second period. It is a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Ryan Waltman with the State Farm drive of the game. Brought to you by Ben Tolish from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Quick shot there, blocked. As the Mudbugs fired it toward the net, that was Waltman. Losing his footing there was Miller. Puck now mailed in, though, into the Mudbug zone. Off the far side boards. Puck now carries back out. Nichols has it with Waltman. Thrown back to Nichols. Quick wrister! He hit the post. He scores! There was a delayed lamp that got lit, and Nichols goes top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine in one of the most awkward goal calls I've ever made from the far circle. And now Tyler Rennett is asking to get that baby checked. David Lilly on the call. It was a late call, but a good goal. And it comes at 4:22 of the second period. Mudbugs 3, Blues nothing. So awkward because nobody knew if it went in. I thought it tucked in along the top shelf. And for Nichols, goal number 8 on the season. Bugs in command in this game. Good for Nichols, who's been really playing better of late. Boy, the Mudbugs trying to let Amarillo know we are going to take care of business. And what an affair that's going to be next weekend. Miller gets the only assist on Nichols' goal. It's his 8th at 4:22 of the second. And the Mudbugs in control as the Mudbugs come across the blue line offsides. I think Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell was not too thrilled about the way the game flowed last night. Kind of just did not like some of the breakdowns. Was hoping for a full 60 tonight, and so far we are 25 in, and it's not bad. Not bad at all. Played up ahead off the stick now of Heidi Priam. Boy, sounds like a prescription medicine. Sorry. Heidi Priam. Thrown around. I've taken my share of prescription medicines. Nothing is ever right with me. Now through the neutral zone, taken there by Koklachev. Here comes the Russian Bear. Rumbling in from that far side. Gets handcuffed. Now Smith has it behind the cage. Penalty coming up to Springfield. Looks like a holding call. And Koklachev able to draw it. It is Noah Marino who's going in the box. And the Mudbugs will get their AEP SWEPCO power play back to work, and it needs work. It has been empty this weekend. Oh, for a combined 7 chances this weekend. Puck wagon wheeled around the far side boards, kept in there by Shreveport. Weber has it from the far corner, played back up top now. Cradled in from the far corner, quick shot, pad stop made there by Proctor on a shot there by Witherspoon from the far corner. Natty Shack trying to nick it back up top. Now along the near side. Puck now slid back into Natty Shack's possession. On over to Nichols, or rather Witherspoon. Natty Shack has it. Natty Shack now over to Witherspoon. Back to Natty Shack from the left point. Now a little spinorama there by Natty Shack. Spun back up top to Witherspoon. Witherspoon now from the near circle. Witherspoon stays with from the hot slot. Quick shot save made. Rebound chance. Poked at it. Proctor's got it. Right at the doorstep. Trying to jam it in there was Weber, and now Weber starting to bark away at Proctor. Natty Shack in that pleasant conversation, and Proctor starting to spew something back out at Natty Shack. Proctor did not like his grill getting messed with, and Natty Shack didn't seem to care. Boy, Natty Shack, one of those guys who, when you can get him fired up, it can get a little scary. He's a very mild-mannered, low-key kind of guy. And when he's got that fire in him, it's look out. Uh-oh, puck now ricocheted. Back the other way. Here comes Hybridium. Quick backhander, stick save. Made there by Perrant. Heidi Priam gets robbed. Nice seal up along the 5-hole there by Perrant. He read the breakaway easily. Now played through the neutral zone. Gaining the blue line from the near side. Smith now. Lofted toward the net there by Gerard from the left point. Uh-oh, puck now skied into the seats. Look out. To my near left. Everybody okay? But that one looked like a shin burner along that front row of the platinum row, and everybody seems to be all right. If you ever had a shin burner, those are not fun. Had one in baseball one time when I threw a low fastball into my shins, and I was none too pleased. I think I gave the old stare down. Uh-oh, here's a backhand shot. Stick save, big goes wide on a shot there by Witherspoon. Gave the stare down, slammed the bat down. Walked slowly toward first and made my presence felt. Yeah, I was one of those fiery guys when I played baseball. Loved confrontation. As Waltman comes across, offsides. Nobody cares about me. We have a 3-0 Shreveport lead with 12:28 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Now played back to the right point. Kiefer able to hold the zone. Kiefer trying to slide it back up top there to Smith. Puck now picked off back out to center. Mudbugs still have possession, though. That's Koklichev. He'll just flip it back to his blue line. Now filtered through the middle of the ice there by Peters. Intercepted. Back the other way. Here comes Jones, thrown in front. Just behind the skate of Longy. Now held into the zone there by Springfields. That's Gabriel from the near corner, pinched in as a blue liner. Now played around to the far corner. Played up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer now back out to center. Thrown up ahead there to Koklichev. Koklichev now has it. Koklichev, backhander through in front. Quick shot. Oh, it went just wide. Just tied up Kiefer. Now a wraparound chance. Proctor makes the save. Oh, boy, pushing and shoving. And now Kiefer in the fray. Koklichev in the fray. And have a bevy of players behind Proctor with 11:26 remaining here in the second. Well, that was one of those car accidents where it starts to pile up. Penalty doors opening up for both teams. We'll get the penalties after this. It is Shreveport 3, Springfield nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFata and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defatapi.com.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Be sure to get your tickets for next weekend. The Mudbugs will be back at home It'll be around the Valentine's Day area, February 13th and 14th. Mudbugs take on the first place Amarillo Bulls. You can get your tickets by giving us a call now at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. It'll be lots of fun. Love will be in the air, and I'm sure no love loss will be there between two teams that duked it out in the South Division Final last year, and the two teams could tango in this year's South Final, where the Mudbugs are going to take an extra penalty. They're going to tack on a couple of more on Koklachev. So the Mudbugs are going to go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. They're fourth best in the league. Somebody asked me about shin burners, and my shins have been quite good, thank goodness, for a long time. Your shins take a beating when you block shots. Mudbugs might have to block a few on this penalty kill. Now thrown up ahead. Here's a chance, shorthanded. Oh, boy, they're by Nichols. Now Nichols will tie it up along that near corner. Good job there by the Mudbugs to lace it all the way down. Now taken away. Springfield now will lug it up the ice. That's Schneider thrown to the middle. There by Bakayo. He'll bang it into the near corner. Boy, 4-minute double minor on a roughing for Koklachev. Longy and Koklachev were the two that got tied up. They're going to give Koklachev the extra 2 for instigator. Along the end boards, behind Perrant, not much going on. Brazil able to weed it out, and now the net comes off. It's Moorings. Boy, Valentine's Day just around the corner. Hope you're planning flowers, candy, a moonlight dinner, and then some for your loved one. My plans will be here at George's Pond, sharing my love in the nature of my luscious tones, calling tonight's or next weekend's contests. Uh-oh. Tyler Renette has absolutely had it with David Lilly. He is mouthing off in animated form, and he is about one magic word from getting a bench minor. Another penalty going up against McCormick. That is going to wipe out the power play for Springfield. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey for $1.15. Boy, Tyler Renette, the head coach for Springfield, getting lucky not getting a cesta. Boy, on top of the boards now, a la Carlos Zernis is, he was getting up there, and he kind of backed off, was Tyler Renette. Did not trust his dress shoes. I don't trust mine. Mine have been quite weathered. Quick wrister there by Miller. Goes wide to the short side. Now behind the cage of Proctor. Unsportsmanlike conduct on McCormick. So 4-on-4 hockey, open ice from the far side. Panissa from the far corner, back up top now. Sims thrown toward the net. Easily shoved aside there by Perrant. Mudbugs will have an abbreviated Swepco power play. Played up ahead to the middle of the ice there. Miller back up top, waiting, firing toward the net. Hand blocked, and now, oh boy, thrown back up top. Kiefer might have had a chance to turn it around and shoot it toward the net. Now Kiefer from the near circle. Drop back, quick shot there by Miller, and it gets the protective netting. A little surprised Kiefer did not direct those biscuits toward the net, but he probably did not see what was behind him. He had his back turned toward the cage. That is a very tricky play when you're in front. Face off now in the left wing circle. Mudbugs have a 3-0 lead. 4-on-4 hockey for 30 more ticks before going on an abbreviated AEP SWEPCO man advantage. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Play back up top. Unable to be handled. And now a break here for Schneider. And good job there on the back check there by Dickinson. Now Schneider at the point. Schneider throws it toward the net. Redirected on net. Stick save made there by Perrant. He had Heidi Priam in front. And the prescription med couldn't bang it in. Now from the left point. Worked in deep. There's McCurdy. Stolen away there by Smith. Smith now will swing it in front of the cage. Taken there by Fetchko. Fetchko, the Chicago native. All to the far side. Over to Steele. Steele, shake and bake. Thrown in front, blocked. Now Mudbugs on the SWEPCO power play for 30 more seconds. Back up top to Gerard. Now to Miller at the left point. Back to Gerard. Gerard now from the high slot. Waits. Fires it toward the net. Glove save. Made there by Proctor. He saw it the whole way. If you just joined us, Mudbugs with a 3-0 lead. The third goal coming from Nichols. Able to go top shelf along the right wing circle. Mudbugs in full control of this game so far. I do not want to bring up 3-0 leads. Thrown in front. Weber trying to jam it in, and Proctor's got it. Anytime the Mudbugs are up 3-0, it is hard not to think about that nightmarish Game 3 of the South Divisional Final last year, where the Mudbugs had a 3-0 lead going into the third period, and the Amarillo Bulls were able to rally and beat Shreveport in overtime 4-3, which gave them a 2-1 lead in that best-of-5 series, which they went on to win in 5. Back up top, quick shot there. Bouncing around, shoved out of trouble there by Proctor. Off the near side boards, back out to center. I promise, or at least I'll try to promise, not to bring that up again. One of the lowlights in Mudbugs hockey history, and really kind of a what if the Mudbugs had won that game. What would have happened? Now to the near side, thrown in front. Witherspoon flying in, and it was poke checked out of trouble there by Proctor. Now thrown toward the net. It gets the netting behind Proctor on a shot there by Dickinson at the point. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Scuba Ventures. You can learn and dive and take trips with them to Cozumel, Care, San Roy, Tam. They offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Give them a call during business hours at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com. Now thrown up ahead to the near side. Here's Villegas thrown toward the net. Armpit save. And a glove stop made there by Perrant. Of course, the Mudbugs tonight without Dawson Chirino. Nursing a lower body injury. He did skate this morning, so that's good news for number 15. And Anton Rupsov not in the lineup due to bronchitis. And so we miss those two. And we will hope to have them back for the Amarillo series. Mudbugs take on the Bulls for 4 straight, 2 at George's Pond next weekend, and then they'll head on to Amarillo the following week. What a critical 4 games that's going to be. Mudbugs got to win every game they can to kind of move up into the South Division standings. 8:05 remaining here in the second. Mudbugs won the faceoff, or rather, Springfield won the faceoff, could not get it on net. Now Procopio up ahead off the stick of Weber. Puck skies on net. Blocker save made there by Proctor. That was a tricky bounce off the near side board. Spun back out to center there by Panisa. Played up top now to Bacayo. Bacayo thrown toward the net. And it redirected on its way through. Perrant makes the stop on a shot there by Salt. Now from the far corner. Puck now is popped back out to center. Advance back into the Mudbug zone as Peters will grab it. The Native American blue liner to the far side. Now to Peters. Pelted up ahead there to Procopio. Procopio will scale it off the near side boards into the Springfield zone. Taken there by Gabriel. Gabriel now getting handcuffed there a little bit there by Weber. got his stick involved. Might have got away with one there. Now thrown up ahead. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone, and boy, no body positioning. That was a great job there by Bakayo to body Hutton off the puck as he went down awkwardly. Kind of like how I would go down if I ever got onto the ice to skate. I've only done it twice, and it was a train wreck, to say the least. Now thrown toward the middle of the ice, blocked. Along to the... Oh, Heidi Priam tried to get through Gerard's stick. That was a tall task as he stole it. Now Waltman able to clear it back out to center. Up along to the near side there to Westhoff. Westhoff now whacked in to the Mudbug zone, taken there by Waltman. Waltman couldn't clear it. From the high slot, quick shot block. Good job there by Metcalf. Now the puck just dished into the near corner. Along to the near side, played back out to center all the way down. Should be icing as Brazil goes to fetch it down. Tonight's icing's brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Glad to have you with us for Mudbugs hockey on Mardi Gras themed weekend. So happy to have those partners throw out all the good stuff into our lovely fans. Scott Equipment, Sonic, our Grand Marshal led by Grady Williams, Johnny's Pizza, Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy, Bail Bonds, Sterling Dental Center, and of course UL Coleman, where I live and where I have lived since the Robertson Cup championship year. As that puck now is lofted toward the net and a glove save made there by Proctor. 6:05 remaining here in the second. Good pace to this one. Shreveport 3, Springfield nada. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. Thrown to the right point. Now sliced in there by Dickinson. Along to the near corner. That's Witherspoon. Played back up top. Broken up. Good job there by Schneider. Schneider through the middle of the ice. Thrown toward the net. Easily bounced aside. And turned aside, rather, there by Perrant to the near corner. Now spun around. Brazil tries to work it off the walls. Mudbug trying to chisel this baby out. That was Steele. It got blocked. Now thrown to the high slot. Quick shot gets the glass. That was Carabelli looking for his first in this building as an opposing player. Along to the near corner. 5:24 remaining here in the middle frame. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. 3-0 edge in favor of Shreveport. Thrown up ahead, dropped there to Brazil, and he comes in offsides. That was close. A happy birthday goes out to former Mudbugs captain Stephen Mather, celebrating a 24th birthday. Our old captain, Captain Steve-O. Happy birthday as he is tuned in tonight. And Steve-O won a national championship with his D3 school at St. Norbert, where also Brendan Geispers plays. So those two, a couple of former Mudbugs playing together again. It's always nice. I keep up with them as much as I can. Oh, here's a chance. Backhander hit the post with the shot. I thought Kiefer tucked it in. Boy, Kiefer split the D. And that one was ever so close. I thought it tucked in. Coach Soupy's going to want to look when that whistle is blown. You could see Rich Perrant wanting to look. Now Koklachev thrown toward the net. Save made there by Proctor. As Proctor will hold it for a face-off. That was very close from my naked eye. I thought Kiefer kind of tucked it in along that crossbar. You could see Rich Perrant and Coach Soupy was pointing toward the lamp guy, and now not much of a protest now with 4:33 remaining here in the middle frame. But that was close. I'm a little surprised that there was no discussion at the whistle. Puck now is dumped down the length of the ice, and it goes down for icing. Mudbugs 3, the Blues nothing. 4:24 remaining here in the second. Now Miller. Now thrown to the neutral zone. Longy played up ahead to the far side. Intercepted there by Weber. Now under 4 to go here in the second. Oh, no, an egregious turnover. Thrown to the Heidi Priam trying to get it on net. Boy, that is going to drive Rich Perron up the wall. To the near corner. Thrown back out to center. Mudbugs just cannot give gifts for the Blues to try to get back in this game. Got to make him earn every inch of the ice, as they say. Off the near side boards. Puck now played over to Heidi Priam. Oh, boy, hard hit. Awkwardly going down. Now checked from the back there by Miller. And, Heidi Priam is shooken up. Tyler Rennett screaming for a call. He's not going to get one. And now we got a whistle as Bakayo got in the fray. And Miller's going in the box. It's going to be a roughing call on Miller. I thought they were going to even it up. They're not. Wow. 3:17 to go here in the DeFatta and Associates LLC second. Here's a chance for Springfield to try to get back in the game. Face off now to the right of Perrant. Face off one there by Springfield. Back up top, mishandled there by McCormick. Played back out to center. Miller in the box for roughing. Big shout out to the Millers. Tuning in tonight from Wisconsin. Thrown to the near side there to Brazil, and Brazil will be able to sky it down the length of the ice. Mudbugs came into the weekend third in their PK. Now are fourth behind Aberdeen. Had a really good weekend. Puck now lofted into the near corner. Now played out to the neutral. Well, Mudbugs trying to get it out to the neutral zone. They will. Good job there by Brazil. Up ahead there to Weber. Mudbugs have numbers 3-on-1 from the far circle. Thrown back there to Weber from the short side, and they score! Great tic-tac-toe from the Mudbugs. And it's Weber with his second goal in as many games. Mudbugs 4, Blues nothing. Short-handed for Shreveport. Weber, who wanted to score more goals this season, is doing just that right now. Brazil will get one assist. Who gets the secondary helper? Time of the goal, 17:32 of the second. Mudbugs up by 4. All good at the pond so far for Shreveport. Now from the far corner, taken there by Peters. Well, that is a backbreaker for Springfield. Weber's 11th from Procopio and Brazil. Great pass there by Procopio from that left wing circle. Now a break here for Weber again. Backhander. Save made. Rebound chance. Another save made there by Proctor. Boy, Weber shot out of a cannon. Took off and almost had his second. within a minute. Penalty coming up now, and it's going against Shreveport. This isn't good against Metcalf, and the Mudbugs are now going to be down 2 men. It's a chance here for Springfield. Face off now, one there by the Blues. They have it. Now from the high slot. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Metcalf. From the high slot, quick shot. Oh, nice left pad stop made there by Perron through traffic. That was difficult. Now from the left point. Now on over to Gabriel. Slide across, back to Gabriel. He waits, backdoor shot. Nice. Pad stop made there by Perron to seal up the short side on Longy. Another shot there by Longy. Goes through the goal mouth. Now out of the box. Here comes Miller. Oh, and Miller kind of steamrolls Villegas. Now along the far half boards. Puck now played out free. Down to 1:10 left on Metcalf's penalty as the puck now is just skied in to the blue zone. Now through the neutral zone. Peters using his body, trying to clear it back out. Now over to Weber. Weber with a little space around the far circle. Good poke check there by Panissa. Now along to the near side. Drop back there to Panissa through the middle of the ice. On over to Villegas. Villegas now from the near corner. Back up top now to the point. Thrown toward the net. It redirected just wide. Perron didn't see it. That was a shot by Gabriel. Now from the far side, Longy tries to stay with it. That's Gockler trying to hold it into the boards, work off some more time. 10 seconds left now in the period. 20 left on the man advantage for Springfield. Off the near side boards all the way down. Now thrown up ahead. Peters will hold it in, and that'll do it for the second period. A great period for Mudbugs hockey. They're able to pile up 2 more tallies, and they lead Springfield 4-0 now after 2 periods of play. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. Bugs 4, Blues nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing, as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5, and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. Okay. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. Yeah, but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for, and that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem, because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always, your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emil Janou. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Sterling Dental Center third period. Mudbugs up 4. And they have dominated in every way, shape, or form tonight. The Mudbugs were not happy with the way they played last night despite the victory. And they have really had a hard morning skate this morning. Coach Soupy made them come a little bit earlier than normal. They were not the biggest fans of that, but I'm sure they're pretty big fans of their effort tonight. Third period is underway, and Shreveport wins the faceoff. Now thrown back into the Shreveport zone. Mudbugs have possession of the biscuit. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, up ahead there to Weber. Now to Procopio. Thrown back up top, intercepted off the far side boards, back out to center. Peters to Miller. Miller across, grazed off the stick of Hutton as it slowly but surely travels its way into the Springfield zone. Along that far left point, puck now played and possessed there by Longy. Longy now steered up ahead there to Jones. Jones a drive, and a nice glove save made there by Perrant, and he'll make the stop and cover it up. Be sure to get your tickets for our next homestand. It'll be next Thursday night, a Thursday-Friday two-game set against Amarillo. You can get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to mudbugshockey.com. Sure to have Dawson Sherino and Anton Rubsoff back in the lineup for that one. That'll be a showdown between the Mudbugs and the first place South Division leading. Might be an oxymoron if I say first place South Division leading. Anyways, the Amarillo Bulls. They're at top the division. One of the best teams in the league right now. Amarillo just never seems to lose. Lone Star never seems to lose these days. And looking at the scores elsewhere in the South Division on those two, it is Topeka and Amarillo tied 2-2 early goings of the third. So Topeka hanging in there with Amarillo. And wow, what a year for Dan Wildfong and the Brahmas as they are up on Odessa 4-0 late in the second. Odessa just cannot seem to catch a break these days unless they're playing Shreveport. Shreveport a surprising just 2-2 against the Jackalopes this season. Penalty coming up now against Baccayo. Surprised that Baccayo and Nichols haven't tied it up yet. Those two were at each other's throats last night. Mudbugs back on the AEP Swepco power play. They got a goal even strength. They got a goal shorthanded. Uh-oh. Someone got hit in the face, and I think it's the Russian Bear. Oh, that is just ugly. Oh, no. Oh, did it hit the ear? Oh, that is not good for Koklachev. I think it hit the left ear, and he's going to have to go and leave the ice for just a minute and shake that off. Face-off just outside the Blues blue line, won there by the Bugs. To the far side. Holding the call on Baccayo. Played around now to the near side boards. All the way down into the neutral zone it goes. Mudbugs trying to get this Swepco power play going, as it's now thrown into the near corner. Behind the cage, Alexi Girard trying to get everybody set up here as he's behind the cage, taking his time. Down to $1:15 left on this Swepco power play. Smith now able to kind of lead it in to the blue zone from the far side. Off the far side glass, kept in there by Girard. Girard now back up top to Miller. Miller holds the zone. Now to the far side there to Smith from the half wall. He'll delve it in deep, back up top now to Miller. Miller at the left point. Back to Smith. Back up top, puck got broken up. Held into the zone, though, by Waltman. Now back up top, Miller to the far side. Rather, that was Fetchko. Now from the far circle, from the left point, Girard to the far side. Spun in there by Hutton. Now thrown in front, pick shot. Net comes off its mooring as Fetchko was trying to flip it in off a juicy rebound, and the whistle is blown. Boy, these nets got some butter in them. They are slipping off the moorings quite easily, just like in Odessa. Maybe they borrowed the butter from Odessa. More than 2.5 gone by here in the third period. It is a 4-0 lead for Shreveport. They have been in control from the get-go. Mudbugs trying to pick up their 10th win in their past 13 contests. Face off one there by the Blues. And they will spike it around the far side boards and all the way down the length of the ice. Puck now poked along up ahead there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack now kind of trying to split the D. It's intercepted and drubbed down the length of the ice. Three minutes gone by. Coach Soupy's. Uh-oh. Boy, Coach Soupy wanted to get Procopio out on there. Almost had too many men there. Now Weber has it behind the cage. Weber threw it toward the net. It got blocked there by Marino. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs come up empty on the man advantage. Back up top now. Taken there by Springfield. That's Schneider from the right point. He'll bank it in along that near corner, and now we got a whistle. Looks like the net came off its mooring again. Well, give us a chance to thank all our wonderful billets for everything they do for the 2019-2020 Mudbugs. Dave Bricata and Casey Ryan and family. Zach and Jordan Choden family. Miss Lydia Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. Mr. Jim Hacker, Miss Sue Hammock. I love that chocolate milkshake. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry, a good friend from Chipotle Mexican Grill. Karen Mitchell and family. Martin and Carla Mueller. Scott and Karen Musket and family. Kyle and Paige Porter. Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Joanne Seaman. Don and Janice Watt and family. And Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you. Hashtag love our billets. Now off the near side boards. Played there by Longy. Longy now will lick it back out to center. And now Smith grabs the loose change. Has the cinnamon roll. Slides it off the near side boards. Into the blue zone. Koklichev back onto the ice. Along to the far corner. Trying to grab it in front. Mudbugs trying to jam it off that far side post. Now back up top. Metcalf throws it in front. Redirected just wide. He had Smith at the doorstep. Oh, boy. Just absolutely mauled into the near corner. Was Kiefer. Now along the end boards. Kiefer trying to grab it. That was like a bear mauling a human being. That was quite vicious. Played right back out to center. Puck now floated into the Mudbug zone behind the cage of Perrant, who has been quietly impressive tonight. Gockler gains the blue line. Dropped off there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon trying to throw it forward. Has it. And now the loose puck is taken away. The Blues back out to the neutral zone. Intercepted there by Steele. To the far side now. With a burst of speed there is Fetchko, and he loses his footing as he goes down. Puck now rattled back into the Mudbug zone. Touched up there by Peters. Along to the near corner. Behind his back there is Carabelli. Getting help there from Addison Bruick of Springfield. Now taken there by Witherspoon. Played up ahead. Little bit of space. 2-on-2. Drop back there to Koklichev. Couldn't handle it. Now over to Steele rather. Oh, hard hit as Miller gets shooken up. And there's a penalty. I think it's going to be interference. And now a late hit after the whistle there by Peters. And now pushing and shoving along that far sideboards. Mudbugs do not want to take a retaliatory penalty. It is a 4-0 lead in favor of Shreveport. Head contact, the call on Bruick. Oh, wow, they're going to even it up. It's going to be Hutton who's going to sit in the box. He looks a bit perplexed. And we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. David Brazil actually, wait a minute here. Brazil talking to David Lilly. They are not putting up a 2-minute on Hutton's side. Maybe it's just Hutton in there. Well, no, they tacked on Westhoff. So Westhoff and Hutton got tied up. So those two are both in the box. So the Mudbugs are going to have a power play out of this. It's brought to you by AEP Swepco. Well, that's good news for the Mudbugs. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. They have it. Quick wrister. Redirected just wide. There by Dickinson. Now Natty Shack from the left point. He waits from the hash marks. Worked in deep. Played back up top now to Dickinson. Whirled around there to Witherspoon. Couldn't handle it cleanly. He'll just push it into that near corner there for Waltman. Played back up top to Witherspoon. Witherspoon, one-time blast there by Dickinson. Didn't get much on it as it got blocked. 6 minutes gone by here in the third. It is the Mudbugs 4, the Blues nothing. Now from the near circle, quick shot. Stick save made there by Proctor. As the puck now is chopped all the way down the length of the ice. To the near side there to Witherspoon. Gained up to the Miller. Miller to the far side there to Smith. Smith back up top to Miller. Miller at the left point. He'll work it in deep. Now from the top of the corner. The low left corner. Check that. Now back up top to the high slot. Smith's there. Throws it toward the net. Blocked. Now back up top to Miller. Miller now to the near circle there to Gerard. Gerard waits. Back up top now to Miller. Miller waits. Fires it toward the net. Save made there by Proctor through traffic. Held into the zone there by Miller. Now to the left corner. Rather the right corner. In there to Smith. Smith throws it toward the net. Blocked. Quick shot there. Save made there by Proctor. As Koklachev threw it in traffic. And now Nichols getting feisty. With 12:55 remaining here in the third. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Your score, the Bugs 4, the Blues nothing. Stick around for the Raisin Canes postgame show. I'll tell you all about it. You know how I like my Raisin Canes Caniac combo. 10 Louisiana Hot Sox packs at the very minimum. Put those in the 2 cane sauces. 5 and 5 each. Even distribution. Mix it up, and it's called Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Now to the near circle. Quick shot there! And a glove save made there by Proctor on a shot there by Witherspoon. Ruben Holcomb, one of our Claws Up Booster Club members, had a little Chet's Clawsome Sauce this afternoon. He was able to point out that vital information this afternoon, and I asked him how he liked it, and he says it's starting to grow on him. It's a growing effect. Roy Lang, our Shreveport Mudbugs beat writer's eyes opened up that he didn't even know Raisin Canes has Louisiana hot sauce packs, but you have to ask for them. And he is a fan, so the Chet's Clawsome Sauce fan club starting to grow a little bit. Now, from the far circle, played there by McCormick. McCormick has it. As the puck now is stolen away, and now pushing and shoving. Boy, that's Dickinson, who is hot right now. A break in the action with 12:22 to go here in the third. Penalty box door is open for Shreveport. Looks like Natty Shack's going in. And a few words for David Lilly. Brendan asked. Another big body, just like Brad Sotak. Boy, those look like 2 linemen in football. Natty Shack in the box for 2. Big shout out to the Natty Shacks, tuning tonight from Toledo, Ohio. Glad to have Ms. Amy and, of course, our former NHLer, Mr. Mike Natty Shack, with us. I always love talking about Mr. Mike. Played for a cup of coffee with the Quebec Nordiques at Le Colisée in Montreal, Canada. Some of my favorite Coliseums as a kid. I just loved saying Le Colisée. Took 3 years of French in high school. Always loved the French-speaking language. One of my favorite parts of Louisiana is the French background. And I've also brushed up on my French-speaking skills in our pregame interview with Rich Perrant, who's a fluent French speaker. Now gaining the blue line from the left side, Longy. Still got work to do, but I'm catching up on that just elegant language. Off the near side boards, all the way down the length of the ice. .115 remaining on Natty Shack's penalty. Off the near side boards. Oh, hard hit as Dickinson rubbed his man right into the boards. And shooken up there is Sims. That's your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving my man Dr. Emil Janu and his wonderful staff a call at 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Through the neutral zone, backed up there to Gabriel, and Gabriel will lambast this puck into the Mudbug zone. The puck now lambast all the way down. Good clear there for the Mudbugs penalty kill unit, brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Coming up the middle of the ice, here come the Blues. That's Gabriel. Gabriel now will just checker it into the far corner. Play back to Gabriel at the point. Now on over to Heidi Bream. The prescription med has it at the point, throws it forward, it gets blocked. Nichols nicked off the far side boards down the length of the ice. Now gaining the blue line, quick wrister gets blocked as it gets the high glass. And now the Mudbugs have it back. Up top now to Natty Shack, through traffic out of the box, and it's gobbled up there by Proctor. A break in the action. 4-0 lead for the Bugs. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into Mudbugs Hockey. Sonic, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. I really like their Master Blasts myself. I can also, well, if I'm in the mood, I can go for those chili cheese tots. Those are really good. I like to put a little Louisiana hot sauce, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a little messy, but it's tasty. Face off now in the right wing circle. Deep in the blue zone. Face off won by the Blues. Banged around the far side boards, back out to center, and now coming through there was Carabelli. As now the puck, oh no, a giveaway through the slot, near circle, thrown in front, one-timer save made there by Perron. As that was a shot there by Brueck trying to hammer it home. Now to the near corner. Now off the near side glass, Koklachev trying to weed it out. He can. It gets blocked. Now to the far side, Kiefer with plenty of space. Thrown back there to Gockler. Gockler with a little spinorama. To the near side there to Miller. To the far side there to Kiefer. Kiefer glides up the ice. Drop back pass. Waiting. Koklachev throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Now to the near half wall. Dickinson toward the net. Blocked. Koklachev. And the puck now redirects out of the zone. Wisconsin Cheesehead, that's Miller. Up ahead there to the Moscow, Russia native there, Koklachev. He'll collar it into the Mudbug zone. Or rather, the Mudbugs offensive zone. Now, quick one-timer, glove save. As Fetchko tried to fire it through from the high slot. And Proctor made the save. Good pace to this one. 9:03 remaining here in the third. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from Shreveport, Louisiana. It is Shreveport 4, Springfield nothing. Face off now in the left wing circle. Check that, the right wing circle. Deep in the blue zone. Now worked in off the far side boards. Fetchko going to try to get a body on this along the end boards. Kind of gets roughed up a bit there by McCurdy. Spun around there was Fetchko as the puck now is loose into the near corner. Steered up ahead. Mudbugs trying to keep it in. They can't. Back out to the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Here comes Springfield with a burst of speed. They do a little crisscross. Back over to Westhoff. Quick shot. Blocker save through the slot there by Perrant. Out of the near corner. Staying with it. Mudbugs trying to jam it off the walls. Is Dickinson. Back up top to Jones. Jones now will just jolt it in behind the cage of Perrant. Brazil will sizzle it off the far side boards back out to center. 8:10 to go here in the third. 4-0 lead for the Bugs around the corner. Thrown in front. Nobody was there. And we got a whistle blown as the net comes off behind Perrant. Big shout out to the Fetchkos tonight. Tuned in from Michigan. Glad to have Miss Melissa, Mr. Joe, little sister Gabby with us. We'll be seeing Billy Fetchko's lovely girlfriend next week for our Valentine's Day slate of games. Looking forward to seeing that lovely lady in Fetchko's life. 8:04 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Face-off won there by Springfield. Puck stolen away there by Steele off the far side boards right back out to center. Now fumbling it around a bit there was Sims. Slapped into the Mudbug zone. Now played back. Mudbugs turn it over. The near side thrown across and taken away there by Witherspoon. Back over to Brazil. Brazil gets hit hard along the end boards behind Perrant. Back out to center. I see Carson Nichols' lovely girlfriend in the house, Miss Lexi, sitting in the suite of the Meyer family. They're billets. Puck lofted in deep. We had a chance to see Lexi last season. Glad to have her with us this go-around. Along to the near half wall. Played off the far side boards, right back out to center. Villegas gains the blue line from the right side, trying to get around Girard, and Girard gets a block right in front of him. Good body there by Girard. He uses Eiffel Tower-like shape and physique. Puck now is laced back in there by Hutton. He goes to chase it down. Around to the near corner. Metcalf has it. Metcalf dropped off there to Hutton. Hutton now will steer it in. There for Natty Shack. Spun around there. And the puck knifed back out to center. Metcalf now trying to get it back in. Played up ahead there to Waltman. Back to Natty Shack. Back to Waltman. Back to Natty Shack. And now stolen away there by Carabelli. They were kind of tossing it one way back and forth. Now from the far side, puck floated all the way down. It is going to go down for icing on Shreveport, or rather Springfield. All your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. .6:11 to go here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Mudbugs will have a two-game series next weekend against the Amarillo Bulls. It'll start Thursday night, February 13th. Join us here at George's Pond by getting your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. It'll be a Thursday-Friday tilt. Of course, Friday will be Valentine's Day, so want to remind our quick shot there, our lovely couples out there, to have your elegant night here at George's Pond. It makes a great date and a great romantic night. Quick shot there, blocked as Carabelli drove it toward the net. Chocolates, flowers, love poems, good food, hockey. Did I mention good food? Back up top to Smith. Smith from the high slot. And the puck now is stolen away. Back to the far side now. Koklichev whirled around to the near half wall. Peters toward the net. Glove save. Easily made there by Proctor. 5:27 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. It is a 4-0 Mudbugs lead. It's been that way since the 7:32 mark of the second. Face-off won there by the Blues. Marino around to the far side, off the far side boards all the way down. Looked like it caromed, so there will be, or deflected on its way through, so no icing. Thrown in front. Oh, far side. That one was shouldered off there by Perrant. 5:10 left here in the third. Game very much in hand. There's one thing the Mudbugs want to close out, and they're in good shape right now. To the near side there to Peters. Up ahead there to Steele. Steele now guides it up ahead there to Witherspoon. Witherspoon throws it toward the net. It goes wide. Good stick involvement there by Sims. Now played up ahead. Here comes Longy. Gains the blue line. Thrown in front. Good stick involved there by Brazil to break that up. Now touched up ahead through the neutral zone. Puck now taken there by Gabriel. To the near side there to Sims. Sims now will lug it up the ice. But it seems like both teams kind of gassed a bit. Now Weber has it. Weber from the far half wall. Good check there by Procopio. Mudbugs trying to gear up for what's going to be another big showdown next weekend back here at the George. Mudbugs and the Bulls, the rematch from the South Divisional Final. Two teams who have played 4 times this season have split their meetings 2-2. It has been a neck-to-neck affair between those two teams. Now Houghton around the near side corner. Along that near corner, going to just hammer it in deep there for Procopio. Off the near side corner, held in there by Metcalf over to Procopio, spun off the puck, back out to center. 3:39 and counting here in the third. Metcalf has it along the near side. Oh boy, runs into Scher and Scher takes him down. I mean, Scher goes down. Off the far side boards, back out to center. And we got a whistle. Penalty coming up, I believe, to Springfield. Mudbugs will go right back on the Swepco power play. It's a slash. It has been a miserable night for the Blues, and it's going to get worse as McCormick will sit in the box for a pair. Face off now won there by Springfield. Koklachev, though, intercepts. Back to Gerard. Gerard now on over to Miller. And intercepted now. Back the other way. Here come the Blues. They got a burst of speed. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Thrown in front. Poke checked away there by Perrant. And now a collision in front of Perrant's cage. And I don't think Perrant wanted any wrongdoing there as he kind of collided into Longy. And now pushing and shoving. Smith's always jabbing out there. Smith, one of those guys who is the boy next door off the ice and is far from that on the ice. Plays with a very, very heated edge to him. Big shout out to the Smiths, tuned in tonight from Anchorage, Alaska, and of course Dallas, Texas. That's where mom and dad live respectfully. Off the near side boards. Just missed the pass, outstretched pass there to Witherspoon. Now gaining the blue line from the near circle. Spun off the puck there by Villegas. Mudbugs trying to grab it. They have a power play, and it hasn't really kind of gone the way Rich Perrant had it planned, and it hasn't gone that way really all weekend for this extra man attack for the Mudbugs. It hasn't mattered tonight. It'll matter against Amarillo, though. So that far corner there to Witherspoon. In deep there to Natty Shack. Back to Witherspoon from the far circle. He waits. Thrown back up top now to Dickinson. He'll play it in deep. Spun around there by Natty Shack. Natty Shack worked in deep. Has an assist tonight. And the puck now is just muscled out of the zone. Thrown up ahead. And the puck now goes down for icing on Shreveport. Down to 2:11 remaining now in regulation. Mudbugs 4. The Junior Blues, nothing. Off the far side. Off the near side there to Hutton. Hutton now will ladle it in. 2 minutes left here in regulation. To the left point there, Gerard. He'll slide it in behind the cage. Now from the far side, backhand shot goes wide. Mudbugs still playing 100%, up by 4. Mudbugs still in the power play. Quick shot. Save made there by Proctor as he sealed up the short side. Face-off one there by the Blues. We're down to 90 seconds left here in this contest. Mudbugs up 4-0. Trying to wrap it up in style. Along the end boards, Mudbugs trying to jam one more in. Along that near corner. Mudbugs in great shape to win for the 10th time in their past 13 contests. Penalty coming up now to Springfield. Jaden Jensen in the box for roughing. .109 left in regulation. Mudbugs have a personnel issue here, I believe. Face off in the right wing. Right wing circle deep in the Springfield zone. Sure what the delay is right now. Face off one there by the Blues, and the Blues now will flip it out of trouble. All the way down the length of the ice. Mudbugs on the power play, and they'll have that to end the game. And now oh, wait a minute, another penalty coming up. Wow. Well, lots of frustration for the Blues as they're starting to clog up their penalty box right now. Face-off one there by Springfield, thrown toward the length of the ice. It got blocked. Mudbugs have the puck with less than 50 to go. 4-0 lead for Shreveport. What a great Saturday night for Mudbugs hockey in front of a Mardi Gras packed house. And they're going to win for the 10th time in their last 13. And get ready for the showdown. Thrown in front. Oh, Hutton looking for his first goal at home here in Shreveport. Gets denied. Back up top down to Miller. Now to the left point there to Gerard. He waits. Thrown in front. There to Koklachev. Puck now taken away. Puck floated all the way down the length of the ice. Gerard going to try to grab it, and it goes on net. Perrant will cover it up with now less than 18 to go here in regulation. Now face-off one there by the Mudbugs. They have it along the far corner. Played back behind the cage. Mudbugs just working off the clock. You know what they're trying to do. Along in the near corner, sealed up. That's Steele. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Richie Perron earns his 4th shutout of the season. What a special night for him. What a special night for the Mudbugs. And what a special night for all you fans. Final score, Shreveport 4, Springfield nothing. Bugs win for the 10th time in their past 13 tries. And they will now head in to a very heated and steamy Amarillo series, coming off a sweep of the Blues. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened after these messages. Final score, the Bugs 4, the Blues nothing. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
What a special night for Mudbugs hockey, and they're going to take a lap around this jam-packed house here at George's Pond, and why not? Shreveport wins 4-0. Richie Perron earns his 4th shutout of the season. And boy, he was terrific tonight. Didn't get much trouble, or had much trouble in front of his cage, but still nonetheless an impressive night for him. Final shots on goal. We're going to grab it here in just a second. Right now it's 35-17. They have not registered the shots in that third period. But stick around here now for the Raising Cane's postgame show. Ryan Waltman opened up the scoring at 5:08 with his 9th goal of the year, able to wrist home his 9th. Warren Nattyshak and Alexia Gerard got the assist. Mudbugs led 1-0 early. Then 3 minutes later, Jacob Smith able to snipe in his 13th of the year through traffic. Brent Kiefer and Timofey Koklachev got the assist, and the Mudbugs led 2-0 after 1. Then in the second period at 4:22, Carson Nichols able to go top shelf for his 8th goal of the year. Sam Miller got the assist. Mudbugs led 3-0. Then at 17:32, Matt Weber able to whack in his 11th of the year on a 3-on-1 odd-man rush. Giovanni Procopio and Brazil were part of that odd-man rush and got the assist short-handed. Mudbugs 4-0 after 2, and that's it. No scoring in the third period as Richie Perron able to pick up the shutout, his 4th of the year. Your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game, in my mind. Your 3rd star, Matt Weber, he was terrific. He got a short-handed tally, his 11th of the year. Your 2nd star of the game, I thought Ryan Waltman played a terrific game. He picks up his 9th goal of the year. He's your 2nd star of the game. And your top star of the game is number 31, Richie Perron. I think they mixed up the goaltenders as Robert J. Wright had to correct himself. Richie Perron earns his 4th shutout of the season. He is your top star. Those are your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. Nice night for Richie Perron after bouncing back after a rough start at Odessa. Mudbugs now go to 30-14. They win their 30th game of the season. They now have 60 points on the year. Springfield drops their 2nd in a row, or rather their 3rd in a row. They're still in last place in the Midwest. Looking at scores elsewhere in the South Division here on this Raising Cane's postgame show. Lone Star on top of Odessa 5-0. 7 minutes gone by in the third from the Knights. And Topeka and Amarillo still tied at 2. They're now in a shootout at the Budweiser bullpen, so we'll keep you updated on that. Those are your only scores in the South Division. Now we ask the stick around as we're going to wrap things up and remind you that our next broadcast will be next Thursday night. Might be a school night. It'll be on the eve of Valentine's Day. Join us, the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls from George's Pond. It'll be 650 Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram puck drop, 7-Eleven or rather 6:50 pregame show, and a 7-11 puck drop. Join us then. Big thanks to our fans, corporate partners, and supporters for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Once again, your final score. It is the Mudbugs 4, the Junior Blues nothing. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Until next time, claws up!